night. My name is Dezera Page, and I'm the owner and founder of Eternalcity Productions. I'm a writer, producer, and director, and I'm here in the Eternal City. My muse. I'm a filmmaker from Los Angeles. Oh! By way of New York. I'm really a New Yorker at heart. People never peg me as a Los Angelino. Ooh! But that's where I have been living for the last 8 years, where I went to grad school to film school. And I was there recently working on my latest project, The Secret Lives of Me, pre-pandemic, everything is like pre-pandemic. And I was feeling like I was right there on the edge. We had 4 name actors attached. Post-production company come in with equity and attached. We have a Grammy Award-winning film score attached. And I couldn't get the first money in. I was always so close, getting meetings with people and companies and financiers, and everybody loves the idea. Everybody thinks it's so unique. And yet, no one wanted to throw their hat in first. And that is the biggest problem. Hollywood has been talking all of this diversity, inclusion, all of this. It's lovely. It's lovely, but they seem to always forget, because this is not the first time. I am a woman of a certain age. And I do remember other times that they've talked this talk, and it goes on for a little while, and everybody's all gung-ho, and then nothing changes much. So I was getting really, really frustrated. And, like everyone else during the pandemic, I basically had to stop and take a moment to really just breathe and think about what was really going on in my life. And I just felt really frustrated and exhausted and stagnated. And I just needed to be fulfilled again, to fill up my creativity tank. And the place that really moves me creatively is Rome. There has been no other place that I've ever lived in my life that I had been more creative. Wow! But it was the greatest timing because rents were low. And so, because rents were low, because nobody was coming, I felt, hey, not a bad time to come. And it really inspires me, because at every place I turn, I walk, there is something. There's always something. A door, or an arc, or a piazza of some sort, or a cute little cafe, or just the cobblestones, the colors on the buildings, the ochre, the yellows, the pinks, all of that just inspires me, and so it really starts getting those creative juices going. And so that's why I felt like it was time to pivot. As I pivot so much in my life. And that is the one thing that betting on your flow is all about learning how to pivot. And then betting on that pivot, trusting in that pivot, walking out in faith on that pivot, and just doing your thing, doing it. No matter if people tell you, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Doesn't matter. As long as you know what it is you want to do, that is betting on your flow. Oh! This is my process. And I want to share this process with you. And I want to be able to inspire, hopefully, that in you all. So cheers, this is my first vlog. I'll be sharing some of my creative process, but also some really helpful tips for people who might be thinking about having an expatriate experience in another country. And especially specifically for here in Italy. So stay tuned for some of those, which I'll call that Black chick in Europe.
What's your flow? Don't forget to subscribe so we can continue the conversation.